Hey everyone and welcome back. Today we re-diving deep into a classic episode of Wheel of Fortune that's packed with holiday cheer, amazing prizes, and some truly unforgettable moments. We're rewinding the clock to Christmas Day, December 25th, 2013. This was part of their Secret Santa week, which means whatever our contestants won, a lucky viewer at home won too. Let's meet our players for this special holiday showdown. First up, we have Julian, a recent college grad from Orlando, Florida, who's working at a major theme park. He's got his sights set on some big wins. Next, we have Jennifer, a mom from San Diego, California. She's playing for her family and looking to bring home some incredible gifts. And finally, there's Ken, a retired firefighter from Phoenix, Arizona, with a great sense of humor and a sharp mind. The stage is set, the wheel is ready, and Pat and Vanna are looking festive as ever. Let's get right into the first toss-up puzzle, worth a cool $1,000. The category is thing. Letters start popping up on the board. Julian buzzes in almost instantly and solves a warm welcome. Just like that, he's on the board with $1,000. It's a great start for him. The second toss-up is worth $2,000, and the category is living things. This one's a bit trickier. The letters fill in slowly. Ken buzzes in with pheasants and partridges. That's correct. He nabs $2,000, and he also gets to start the first main round of the game. The first puzzle category is song lyrics, a very fitting category for Christmas Day. Ken gives the wheel its first spin of the night and lands on $500. This is a huge opportunity early in the game, but before he can decide to hop on, he needs to call a correct letter. He calls an N. Yes, there are 3 N's. Now he has a choice. Play it safe or risk it all on the express. He decides to go for it. Julian is now on the express train. He calls an H, there are 2. He calls a G, there's 1. He buys an I, 3 I's appear. He calls an S. Yes. The board is filling up nicely. He buys an O. Yes, another one. He calls an M. Yes, it's there. He's on a roll. He keeps calling letters and they keep appearing. He's got a great rhythm going. After a few more correct vowels and consonants, he looks at the board, confident. An amazing run on the express wedge nets Julian a fantastic $10,000. What a round for him. At the end of round 1, Julian has a commanding lead with $11,000. Round 2 begins, and it's time for the prize puzzle. The category is What Are You Doing? This is always a fun one because it means a trip is on the line. Jennifer gets to start this round. She needs to get on the board. She spins and lands on $600. She calls an N for ends. A great start, giving her $2,400. She buys an I, 3 of them are up there. She spins again, narrowly avoiding bankrupt, and lands on $500. She calls a G, yes, 2 G's. She's building up a nice total. She decides to buy another vowel, an A. It's there. The puzzle is starting to become clear. She spins one more time and lands on the wild card. She calls an R. Yes. She picks up the wild card. She looks at the board, thinks for a moment, and solves it, ordering a refreshing drink. Correct. She wins $4,950 in cash. But that's not all. Because it's a prize puzzle, she also wins a trip. She and a guest are heading to the beautiful island of St. Croix, a prize package worth over $6,000. Just like that, Jennifer is right back in the game with a total of $11,350, putting her in the lead. Now for the mystery round. Remember, behind one of the mystery wedges is a bankrupt, but behind the other is $10,000 in cash. The category is same letter. Ken is up, spins and lands on $700. He calls an S. There are 4 of them. $2,800. He spins again and lands on the mystery wedge. This is a big moment. He calls it T. There are 3 T's. So he has $3,800 in his bank for the round. Does he flip the wedge? The crowd is shouting, "Flip it, flip it!" He thinks about it and he goes for it. He flips the wedge. And it's the $10,000? The crowd goes wild. Ken just added $10,000 to his potential winnings for this round, but he's not done yet. He buys an E. There are a few. He calls AP. Yes. He spins again and lands on 500. He calls an R. Yes, another one. The puzzle is almost completely filled in. He solves it. Spectacular spring and summer sports. A fantastic solve. Ken adds a massive $14,800 to his total, rocketing him into first place with $16,800. This game is a real nail-biter, with the lead changing every round. Time for the next toss-up, worth $3,000. Category is food and drink. Jennifer buzzes in with incredible speed and solves holiday fruitcake. Correct? She adds another $3,000 to her total, bringing her to $14,350. She's now in second place, but it's still anyone's game as we head into the final spin round. Pat gives the wheel the final spin of the night. Lands on the $500 space next to the $5,000, so consonants will be worth $1,500 each. The category is phrase. Jennifer starts. She calls an N, no N control. Passes to Ken. Ken calls a T, 3 T's. That's $4,500. He buys an E. There's one. A. He calls an R, 1 R. That's another $1,500. He has $6,000 for the round so far, but he can't figure it out. Over to Julian. He needs this to have a shot at the bonus round. He calls an S. There's one S, $1,500. He buys an O. There are 2. He looks at the puzzle. It's a photo finish. That is correct. B. Julian adds another $1,350 to his score, but it's not quite enough. Our big winner for the day, heading to the bonus round, is Ken, with a grand total of $16,800. Congratulations to Ken. And of course, a big shout out to Jennifer and Julian, who played a fantastic game. Now, Ken is center stage with Pat for the bonus round. He's already won a huge amount of cash, but he has a chance to win even more. He gives the bonus wheel a spin, and it lands on the P in spin. Ken chooses his bonus category from the 3 available, and he goes with thing. The classic RSTL and E are provided. They fill in a few spots. The puzzle is 2 words. It looks tough. For his letters, Ken chooses C, D, M, and A. That's a good selection. A C appears, and in A the board now reads underscore, underscore, C, underscore, A, underscore, underscore, and then a second word underscore, A, underscore, underscore. This is really challenging. Ken is staring intently at the board. The 10 seconds feel like an eternity. He's muttering possibilities. Black bag? No. Time runs out. What was the answer? Pat reveals it. Backpack. Oh, so close. Ken lets out a groan. He says he was thinking about it, but just couldn't put it together in time. Pat opens the envelope to see what he missed out on. ... And it was $31,000. A tough break for Ken. But let's not forget, he's still walking away as our champion with $16,800 in cash. A very Merry Christmas for him indeed. And because it was Secret Santa week, a lucky viewer at home won that exact same amount. What an incredible episode filled with holiday spirit and big wins. Thanks so much for joining me on this trip down memory lane. It's always a blast revisiting these classic Wheel of Fortune episodes. If you enjoyed this recap, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more content just like this. Let me know in the comments what your favorite moment was from this Christmas special. Until next time, take care.